All right, solving rational equations. The one before the last lesson of this semester. There are two ways to do this problem. One way is to cross multiply. Do you guys remember cross multiplying? Cross multiply, let's go. Cross multiply. One way, okay, so let's cross multiply. Let's do that one first. 1 times x plus 4 will give you x plus 4. And it will equal 3x. That is called cross multiplying. Then you just solve this equation. What do you guys want to do? Move the x over to the right side. So I'm going to minus x. Cancel this out. So 4 is equal to what? 2x. You can do mental math and get the answer, or you could do what? Divide both sides by 2 and answer x equals 2. Okay? So I'm going to show you two ways. Let's see which one do you think is better. You think this is good, or you think this one's better? Here we go. What if we do it another way? There's another way of doing this. Alright, so what's the other way of doing this? The other way of doing this is if you can have like a common denominator kind of thing, and I don't want to confuse you, but if we can have some kind of common denominator, we can do something with it. Alright, here we go. Look. See? X plus 4 is what? Quickly. X plus 4 is what? X plus 4 is what, somebody? Thank you. Somebody said it's a set. It's a set. Because what I was going to ask is, what is here, missing here, okay? And people are going to say that it's missing plus 4, which is wrong. What's missing is the whole set. So what I'm going to do is this, is the whole set. So here we go, look. What is there that is missing here? The set, thank you, x plus 4. And now, what is here that is missing over there? The chair. If you remember that story, it's missing the chair, no? What you do at the bottom, do at the top. Okay, so now, do we have a common denominator kind of thing? Yes? Only because it's an equation, and I don't want to confuse people, and people are going to be doing it for when you add expressions. This is an equation, not an expression. Whenever there's an equal sign, and we have a common denominator, you can cross it off like this. And now I can go ahead and just kind of multiply this out. That's just x plus 4. X plus 4 is going to equal 2. 3 times x is 3x. It's the same thing, minus x. Cancel this. 4 is equal to 2x. Divided by 2, x equal to 2. So you're going to, when is it better to use one or the other? We'll see right now. Check. We're going to do it in two different ways. All right. So there's that. Let's go to a different problem. Let's go. Number 2. Write it down. And I'm going to do it in the first way. And then I'm going to do it the second way. And then you can judge and know which one you like better. Okay, go ahead and write it down. So we're going to do cross multiply first, because that's the way I have it in the presentation. All right. Maybe your question could be that which one do you put on the left, which one you put on the right? It doesn't even matter which one you do. So I'm gonna go like down here like this, and I'm gonna cross multiply like this first. So we're gonna do, and I'll do step by step for those that do not know how to multiply this quickly. It's gonna be 5 times this quantity, and it's gonna equal to, multiply and cross multiply that 15. Let's put that 15 in the front, and then let's put that 2x minus 2 in the back here. All right, and now we can distribute. And if we distribute, what am I getting when we distribute? It's going to be what? 5x squared minus 5 is equal to what? 30x minus 30. Okay, now this turned out to be a quadratic equation. Should we move everything to the left or to the right? Everything, think about it, to the left or to the right? To the left is correct. To the left is correct because the highest power is on the left. So I'm going to go ahead and minus 30x. Minus 30x. I'm going to do it all at once. I'm going to plus 30. Plus 30. So now this whole thing is 0 here. So 0 is going to equal to what? It's going to equal to what? 5x squared. Nothing to combine with that. Nothing good to combine with with negative 30x. And then I can do, take away 5 from 30 is what? Plus 25. So now what I could do is divide everything by 5. So you can just, everything divided by 5. You can do this in your head. I'm going to do 5 divided by 5 is 1. So it's going to be x squared. 30 divided by, negative 30 divided by 5 is negative 6. 25 divided by 5 is 5. And 0 divided by 5 is 0. And then we can do the x method, which I'm not going to do. What are the numbers? Let's do the x method. Bottom of the x is going to be negative 6. Top is 5. What are the two numbers that multiply to 5 add up to negative 6? Is negative 5 and negative 1? Negative 5, negative 1. Negative 5, negative 1, and negative times the negative is a positive 5. Yep. So it's going to be negative 5 and negative 1. So what are the actual answers? X equals what? 5 and x equals what? 1. Now, you always have to check for extraneous solution, one that doesn't work. So you got to go back and plug it in. If you plug in x equal to 5, it should be fine. 2 times 5 is 10. You don't want to have a 0 at the bottom. That's going to be fine. X equal to 1. If you plug in 1, what is 2 times 1? 2 minus 2? That's going to be a problem. So this is not an answer. This is an extraneous solution. So this is not a solution. The only solution is 5. All right. Let me show you now the second way and see what you think about it. And this, I'm telling you about math. The more math you know, the easier it gets. All right. So anyways, here we go. Let's do it the other way. So I remember, yes, for those that are more mathematical, hopefully maybe you're going to be like, oh, I like this one better. All right, here we go. I'm going to try to have a common denominator. What's the GCF? 2. See, only like quickly people just that. No math quickly, that's what I'm saying. 2. And what's stays inside? X minus 1. Yes, this is mathematical. Very difference of squares. I'm going to tell you it's a difference of squares. What's the answer? X plus 1, X minus 1. Thank you. See? And then people are still figuring it out. Alright, anyways, we're going to match them up. what is here? What's here missing over here? X plus 1? X plus 1? What you do at the bottom, you do at the top. Now, what's here that is missing over here? 2. Now, do we have a common denominator? That's going to be what? 5x what? Plus what? 5 equals what? Yes? Makes sense? So no, what? The thing about this second one here is that it already knows that this is not an answer. Whereas this one gave you that x equal -1 or whatever it was is an answer, and it's not an answer. Whereas this one only gives you the correct answer. Let's do one more, or is it how many more? All right, let's go. No. So I'm going to tell you already that my preference would be to do it the second way. But if you want to continue on with the cross multiplying, go for it. Cross multiplying probably would be more for simpler problems, like the first one we did. But for more complex like this, I would definitely do it the second method. All right, here we go. Let's do it. What is and we're paying attention to the bottom, the denominators. We want to have a common denominator. What is x minus 4? It's a set. Thank you. So yeah, there will be. How can we break down x squared minus 16? X plus 4, x minus 4. Yes. Thank you. Yes. We want to have a common denominator. What does the first one have that the second one is missing? X plus 4. What you do at the bottom, you do at the top. Do we have a common denominator? Yes? And it's only, again, because it's an equation, but if it was a plus or minus, you don't do this. Only because it's an equation, you can cross this off. And now you can just work on top. X minus 6 equals negative 4x minus 16. And what would you want to do here? I don't want to see any negativity. I'm going to add 4x. Cancels out. So this is going to be what? 5x minus 6 is equal to negative 16. Add 6. Add 6. So we're going to get what? 5x equals what? What's this? Negative 10. Divide both sides by 5 and you get x equals negative 2. Can I already, you could do mental math on the last one, yes or no? Or 5 times negative 2 is negative 10, x equals negative 2. And there's your answer. So I'll tell you, I much prefer doing it like this, if it's possible. Last one, I think there is one more. All right, let's go. Yes, there is one more. Let's go. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. All right. X plus 2 is what? It's a set. X plus 2 is a set. So now we're going to try to match up the whole thing. All right, let's try to just go ahead and match up the whole thing. So I'll go like this. What does the middle fraction have as the denominator at the bottom? What does the middle one have here that's missing in the first one? No. You're looking at backwards. I'm asking what's here missing in the first one? What's here missing in the first one? X, yes. X. So I'm asking it kind of backwards. Now what's here that is missing over there? Now you can say what? Yeah. What you do at the bottom, you do at the top. All right. So now we got them matched up here. This first one and second one are matched up. Now, yeah. So now this one is missing something. I mean, let's see. How about we'll go like this. What does the third one have that these ones are missing? The 2, just the 2, because these ones already have the X. So I'm going to put a 2 here, put a 2 here, put a 2 here, put a 2 here, and put a 2 here. All right? So now they're kind of getting closer to matching up. What is the only thing this one's missing at the end? So they all can match up. What's the last one missing? X plus 2. Now are they all the same in the denominator? So what can we do? Only because it's an equation we can do this. And now we can just work this out. 12x. This is 2 times 10. 2 times 10 is 20. So we're going to do, let's put a plus and a negative. Distribute what? Negative 20x. Is that negative 40? Equals 4x plus 8. And now just let's combine like terms here. This is going to be what? What is this right here? Negative 8x minus 40. Probably move this negative 8x over to the other side, no? Yes? Plus 8x. I'm going step by step. We could just kind of quickly finish it, but let's go step by step. What's next? Negative 40 and negative 8. Negative 48 equals what? 12x divided by 12, and you get 12, and x equals what? Negative 4. And we're done. And that is the lesson for today.